Okay, so they want us to find all possible triangles, and then they give us some information. So they don't give us a picture this time. I always just make, a little triangle, and I go alpha, beta, gamma, A, B, C. And then I just work from there. So it says if one side has length 4 opposite an angle of 50. I'm going to make the 50 degrees here at alpha. You might say, well, why don't you do, it at beta or gamma? It doesn't really matter. For me, it's a little bit easier to orient the idea if I do it this way. So there's the 4. And then a second side has length 10. It doesn't tell me, but I'm going to make it side C over here. So right now, I have a triangle that's alpha, beta, gamma, and side A, B, C. And my alpha is 50, C is 10, and A is 4. Okay, so I would use the law of sines with alpha and gamma. So I'm going to say sine gamma over 10 is equal to sine alpha, which is 50 degrees, so sine 50 degrees over 4. And then you can write the proportion out better if you want. Okay, then that means sine gamma equals 10 sine 50 degrees over 4. That means gamma is going to equal the inverse sine of 10 sine 50 degrees over 4. So I grab my calculator and I'm thinking, okay, I know what I'm doing. This is working. We've done something like this before. Put in all the parentheses, divided by 4, and I get domain error. Now that is the way we had done these before, and so you might think, oh, I put something in my calculator wrong and redo it, but you're going to get domain error. There's a problem here. Now let's talk about what the problem is. Let's look at this part right here. So just put that in your calculator. Oops, clear. Where's my clear? 10 sine 50 divided by 4. You get 1 point, this is 1.92, or 1.9. The problem is sine, you're out of the range for that, because sine goes from -1 to 1. So that's why you're getting a domain error. I guess I should say you're out of the domain for the inverse sine. It's the domain for the inverse sine. It's just too big. So what does it mean? It means that this side was really too short. It was only going to like 4, and it didn't meet this side B over here. And so there's no triangle. All we can do is say no triangle. No triangle exists with these conditions or something like that. So it said find all possible triangles. There aren't any.